Hi everyone, and welcome to Sunday morning live stream with Yvette. Much love to you guys. We are here talking about how to visualize, and what you see is what you get. Now, this is going to be fun, but at the same time, it's going to be a little shorter today. So listen, again, I'm going to go over the rules of the game. The rules of the game is basically no spamming, no promoting. At the same time, keep your comments short, so that I can answer them very quickly. And if you see me shouting out the people in green, it is because they are members, okay? Now, listen, this is powerful. Again, we're talking about visualization, you guys. And listen, this is the creative force behind what you're getting. Now, again, we're talking about this topic. I'm going to make it quick today. Another thing is, please, everyone, if you cannot make a comment, it's because you are not a subscriber. You have to be a subscriber to be able to leave a comment. So subscribe, and then you can leave a comment after a couple of minutes. So now let's get to this. And again, I am Yvette from My World of Metaphysics, and this is a metaphysical law of attraction channel that focuses on all types of rituals, whether we're talking about bay leaf, cinnamon, affirmation, scripting, candle work. Everything is right here when it comes down to spirituality and manifestation. So don't forget to like, subscribe, tap the bell. Most of all, just keep watching my videos. And again, I am here every Sunday morning unless something occurs and I can't make it, but you will know way ahead of time if I'm going to be here or not. So now listen, I just want to give a quick shout out to my members. Paul is here. I see Queenie. They were the first one signing on today. I have Angie. Much love to you. I have Jackie in the house. Philip Tibbs is in the house. Listen, Fancy Smiley, a new face here, okay? Much love to you. Okay, Tanika is in the house. Tanika Williams. We have, who is this? Vanessa is in the house. Hello, Vanessa. Much love to you. We have Winlet. Listen, much love to you. Welcome. Again, a new face that I haven't seen before, really. So now, what are we doing and how are we going to work with visualization? Now, I do want to tell you guys, when it comes down to manifestation, what you see is what you're going to get. Okay? And what you see is basically based on what you're thinking. So every time you think, you are adding an image to what you are thinking. Whether it's an image that represents what you're thinking, maybe a bully, or maybe hard times at work, or maybe just the image of your job, which is associated with negative things. All of these things that you see in your mind is what you're going to manifest in your life. And I want you guys to understand this, because this is part of manifestation. And this is what God says. Hey, look, you got free will to either live an abundant life, a poor life. I'm going to put in place some universal laws that is going to shape your reality. Not my reality, your reality. So God is saying inside each and every one of us, we have the ability to transform our lives. We have the ability to create our lives. Okay. So by you just understanding this, what is your next thought? What is your next image in your mind going to be? And listen, we all are human and we all have images in our minds that is associated with something that's painful, that's hurtful. Listen, it is what it is. My thing is switch it. Switch it to something that is pleasant. So if you see something about your job in your mind, hey, look, switch it to something about your job that is pleasant. Okay? Because the more you focus on these negative things, the more you see them in your mind's eye, the more you're going to get that same type of feeling connected to that object that you are mentioning. Whether it's money, I can't pay my bills, Yvette. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. And then you start imagining you being evicted, or you don't have the money, whatever. You're giving yourself more and more and more of whatever it is you are thinking and seeing in your mind. It's like a package, everyone. If you understand what I'm saying, give me that thumbs up. I see you here, Brian Jackson, Sweet Pea Jenkins, the Jenkins, okay? I see you, Lynn, in the house, and I see so many of you guys, so don't think that I don't see you. Again, keep the comments short, you guys. So now, where are we right now? Okay, visualization is seeing in your mind before you see it in your life. It's called creative visualization, where you are actually making yourself see or allowing yourself to see what it is that you want. You must always be very clear about what the image is that you're trying to manifest in your mind, okay? And it needs to be specific, and it needs to be at the end result. We don't need to visualize us trying to get something, okay? We need to visualize ourselves at the finish line. If you're running a race, you're at the finish line. You crossed it, okay? And this is important. A lot of people say, well, I'm visualizing myself getting money. Okay, visualize that money being placed in your hand, okay? If you're visualizing yourself getting that job, visualize them shaking your hand because you already got the job, okay? Don't visualize yourself taking a test. Visualize yourself seeing the paper where it's 100%. Okay, this is important, you guys, and this is the difference between those people that are not focused or not being creative with their abilities, with the blessing that God gave us. Okay, some people go day in and day out just living life. Okay, just thinking of all types of things, no control, no nothing. So you are allowing yourself to see whatever it is that you don't want. And another thing I want to give you guys a little hint on is, watch what you watch on TV. Like, listen, I love my Godfather. I love certain things, you know. So there's certain things I do watch. But I will tell you this, a majority of the time, I'm watching things that just makes me happy. Like, The Price is Right, Let's Make a Deal, Martin, Everybody Loves Chris is one of my favorite. So I'm always watching these shows that's going to make me laugh or going to get me a little bit excited because, again, I am one of those people that get excited, okay? So now, how do you visualize? How do you visualize? The first thing you need, if you're doing creative visualization, and remember, you guys, every time you think of something, most of the time, those thoughts, it's going to come with an image, okay? So we are doing this constantly, day in and day out, okay? So now, what I want you to do is take some time every single day, preferably in the morning or at night. And if you want to, in the morning and at night. And you're going to dedicate a few minutes, not 10, 20, no. We're going to just dedicate maybe 5 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever. I say 3 minutes, 2 minutes, but the main thing is that by the time you start doing it and you're enjoying yourself and you're happy with whatever it is that you're doing, it usually lasts about 5 minutes and it goes very quickly. Now, I do not advise any of you to sit there and visualize no more than 10 minutes. Please do not do that. Because as you're sitting there doing this, you're going to start bringing in those negative thoughts, those negative beliefs. It happens. You're talking about manifesting money. You're visualizing yourself getting that money. And all of a sudden, something that you already have programmed in you sneaks in. We don't want that. So you just want to visualize, have fun, enjoy what you're seeing, and thank the universe for already blessing you with it. If you understand what I'm saying, give me that thumbs up, everyone. I see my comment moderator is here. Much love to you. Okay. Okay. So now the next thing is, again, I need you to find a place where you're going to be relaxed. Now, this could be your bedroom. This could be a specific place in your home. This could be your car. right before you go in, like right before you pull off for work, whatever it is. This could be in the shower, you guys. And I do this a lot in the shower, okay? And you're going to relax your body, find a quiet place, and you're going to visualize while you are calm, happy, and open to receive. Okay? Remember that, you guys. We don't want to manifest things while we are upset, while we are going through difficulties and thinking about it over and over again. I tell people, listen, if you can't get comfortable, play some music. Do whatever you need to do to change that mind. Talk to your favorite person on the phone that uplifts you. Okay? That is critical towards your manifestation working out in your favor. The next thing is, again, the happier you are, the more feelings you put in it, the stronger the results will be for you. Okay? So just an example. If somebody was to give you $1 million today, what would you do? What is your personality? Me, personally, I might run down the street, not caring who's looking, okay? Because that is who I am, okay? Some other people might say, oh my God, and they might go in the room and get on their knees and start praying. Whatever it is for you to make it as real for you, you do that, okay? And put those feelings in there. Feelings could be anything where you just feel happy, joyful, and then I need you to use your 5 senses. I need you to include, if it's a dozen of roses, okay? Smell the roses. Smell the scent in your nose, okay? If you can't do that, see the roses as being very vivid, red, orange, purple, whatever. But I need you to bring that color in there. If it's beautiful white roses, do that too. But I need you to bring that in there so that it's as real as possible. The next thing is, I want you to see your visualization within your own eyes, you guys. This is critical, in your own eyes, okay? Because when you see things in your own eyes, it's almost like it's real, okay? So right now, I'm looking at my screen and I am talking to you, to the screen. When I close my eyes, I still see my screen right now in front of me, as if I am talking to you on my screen. But the difference is, I'm looking at me right now. The next minute, I am looking through my mind's eye, right here, okay? And there's no difference. What is real? What is not real? What is reality? Your reality is whatever you make it, and your reality is whatever you place in your head. Okay? It's just a spiritual move from spiritual realm to the physical realm. So I need you guys to understand that. Okay? See it through your own eyes. Now, I've done both. I've done first person and third person. When I do third person, a lot of times I would see myself on the TV screen. I would see myself as if I'm looking at myself as on a movie. What do I look like? Am I pretty? Am I dressed nice? What am I natural? What is it that I see myself as on that movie screen? Okay? Then all of a sudden, sometimes I look at myself after that. I take myself out of the equation and I see myself as if this is real. I see myself as this is already my reality in the physical right now. Listen, you guys, it is just that simple, but a lot of you having problems. So stick with me because I'm going to give you guys some examples of what you can do. And listen, follow my examples and close your eyes and do this, because by doing these little things, it's going to help you improve your visualization. You can give me anything right now and I can see it in my mind. It's because I've always did this, okay? I always had a very vivid imagination, and that imagination took me very far. And again, stick with me because I'm going to give you guys some examples, okay? So now, 17-second rule, Jerry and Esther Hicks. Whatever you see in your mind, okay, or pay attention to within your mind, for 17 seconds, you get your subconscious mind's attention. But God has blessed us. God has blessed us so that we don't create things in our lives, okay, by default, okay? Okay, what I mean by that is if everything we thought of for 17 seconds manifested, none of us would be here right now. None of us. We will all be gone. So what God did, he based it on how often you think of it, how often you're paying attention to what it is you're thinking about. And by doing this over and over and over and over again, you are building power, momentum in your subconscious mind just to say, ha, this is really what she wants. This is really what he wants. And it has no problem giving you something good or bad. It just follows your command. Okay? So whatever you're thinking, whatever you're seeing in your mind, and you're seeing it over and over and over again, your higher power doesn't say, no, I'm not going to do that because that's not for our highest good. They're going to say, your wish is my command. Okay? And they're going to give it to you. So the 17-second rule is basically focusing on something for at least 17 seconds and doing it another 4 times. That equals like 68 seconds. Okay? That's how much time it takes for you to actually put something in your subconscious mind. Actually, your subconscious mind may pay attention to it, but after a minute, 68 seconds, your subconscious mind is really paying attention and absorbing that information. So now take this and do it every single day, every single hour. Because listen, we're all human and we go through these things. We start thinking about things and we start thinking, before you know it, it's 30 minutes, 40, 45 minutes later, and we're still thinking about whatever it is we're seeing in our mind. Listen, it is just that simple. So what are we doing with creative visualization? We're making sure whatever it is we are thinking, what we see it in our mind, is what we want. And the 17-second rule is 68 seconds, okay? You're going to focus on whatever it is that you want. Now, I've never done 68 seconds. For me, by the time I close my eyes and see myself with whatever it is that I have, before you know it, 3, 4, 5 minutes has gone by. Again, we don't want to go over 10 minutes because that's when all the negativity start coming in. For me, I don't go over 5 minutes. There's no need. Okay? And then I move on about my day. It's almost like I get up, say a prayer, see what it is in my mind's eye that I desire, and then go on my day. Thanking the universe for already blessing it for me. Okay? Now, how did I sell my house back in 2013? Wow. I probably told you guys this story before. I sold my house at the time the market was about to drop. It already started to drop. And I said, God, I wanted to sell my house to the person that would make my house better. That because I feel like when something's attached to you, it is yours. And you don't want to leave it and let it fall apart. You want to do your due diligence to make sure whatever it is you're passing on, you're not sending only blessings to that person, but you're sending blessings to that thing you're passing on. So I was like, oh my God, the market is dropped, getting ready to drop. I'm going to lose money or whatever. I may not be able to sell my house because if it drops too low, I won't be able to sell it. So I said, no. I started visualizing myself selling my house. I mean, every day I would visualize myself selling my house. I would even take a picture of whatever it is that I have and I put sold on it. Again, seeing what it is that I want. And I kept visualizing, to be exact, me being at closing, signing off on the papers that my house was sold. Do you know I sold my house? At a time, everything worked out fine, and I moved on. My family was like, why are you selling your house? You got a beautiful house. You don't put brick on it, roof and everything, windows and everything. No, but I'm the type of person that don't like to stay in the same place too long. I've been here for 10 years. It's time for me to move on, okay? For me, it keeps me excited. It keeps me vigorated. It just keeps me going, okay? So until I get older and don't want to move anymore. So now, that's how I sold my house, by seeing myself signing the papers at the closing, okay? So now, where am I going with you with this, okay? There is another way of visualization to get your day to go in the way you want it to go. Again, this could be another Jerry and Esther Hicks technique, and that is, it's called staging. So you get up in the morning, you stage your morning. You see in your mind's eye your morning. Then in the afternoon, before going on your lunch break or something, you see your afternoon. Okay? Then before you get off from work, you see your evening. So it's almost like you making stages that take your day in the direction where you want it to go. Again, this is something not that you don't force and push. This is something you just do and you just have fun. If I was to tell you your day will go exactly the way you want it to go by just seeing your day the way you want to see it, how would you see yourself for that day? Would you be smiling? Would you be laughing? How would you see yourself? The more we see each other in a negative way, that is what we're bringing into our lives. And you have to understand this, you guys. There is the universe has placed these things, universal laws, for us to create the life we desire, not what we speak, what we truly believe about our lives. And what is involved in that is what you believe, what you speak, and what you see. Okay? So that's why it's so critical that you see yourself having whatever it is that you desire and taking that time to be creative and create the life you want. So another thing I want to tell you is visualization. If it's hard for you, some people might say that it's hard. I can't visualize that good. I would say then get a picture. Let's a picture. Get a picture of what it is that you desire. Okay? And let it be exact with AI technology and all this stuff going on right now. Get a picture of exactly what it is that you want. Okay? Okay? I use red because red is vivid. Okay? So the color, the roof, whatever it is that you want, get a picture of that. Okay? And then I want you to stare at that picture in the morning and at night. You can even get multiple pictures and they could be very small. You could put it in your bathroom. You could put it on your refrigerator. Okay? And you can even write words on it. This is mine, or already mine, or something like that. And see, and then close your eyes. Stare at the picture and then close your eyes and see the same picture. Open your eyes, close your eyes, see as much details that you can see with your eyes closed of that picture. Open your eyes, look at the picture again. See the rim, see the color of the car, see the words on the car. Close your eyes again. Close your eyes and see how much of that image you can see. The thing is, this is a way of training yourself to be able to visualize if you're having problems visualizing. The same way is that you're still paying attention to something visual, but it's in the form of a picture. That's why I tell people to do vision boards, to put pictures on their bathrooms, a mirror, to put it on the refrigerator if they want to. I even have pictures on my desktop at my job. Okay? So these are little things that you guys can do to help you with your visualization and to help you if you're having problems with visualization by using pictures. Okay? So let's have a little fun right now. And we're going to visualize a couple of things. And again, these are just examples to help you with your visualization. Again, you're going to find a quiet place for about a couple of minutes every morning and every night if you want to, or every night so that you sleep on it, whatever you want. And you're going to take at least a few minutes to visualize whatever it is that you want. I want the picture to be vivid. I want it to be clear, and I want it to be at the end results. If you are feeling down about that particular thing you're thinking of, I don't want you to do it. If you're feeling down about money, don't do it until you're feeling better, until you have more positive energy, okay? We don't want that, okay? So let's start off with the simplest thing you can do, and that is, visualizing yourself sucking or or tasting a lemon. Okay, so right now we're going to close our eyes. Everybody just close your eyes. In your mind's eye, the center of your forehead, look up towards that area with your eyes closed. And I want you to see a lemon. See the lemon, everyone. Okay? Now I want you to see that lemon cut in half. Okay? Now I want you to put your lips on that lemon and probably suck the lemon or take a bite out of the lemon. And as you're doing this, what do you feel? You should feel salivation in your mouth. You should feel bitterness. Because again, you guys, your mind doesn't know the difference between what is real and what is not. Okay? So as you lick or taste that lemon, you should get salivation just by thinking of it, just by seeing it in your mind. And then I need you to taste that lemon, and then it's working. So if you feel your mouth salivating, if you taste yourself, if you taste the bitterness of the lemon, you did the right thing. Okay? Now, everybody, do me a favor. In the comment section, let me know, did that work for you? Right now, let me know if that worked for you, because we're going to move on and we're going to try something different. Okay? Okay. Let me see. Gavin says, with the lemon technique, I've had, I guess, 12 lemons with Sainsbury this morning. Oh, just had some lemon water. Okay. Yes, I did. People are saying, yes, I did. Okay. Yes, I did. Okay. This is just to experience it. This is just to get used to it. And it's going to help you with your visualization no matter what it is you're thinking of. Brian said my jaw was tight. I love it. Ashley said, yes, it did. I couldn't taste the sour and yes, it did. I couldn't taste the sour and the coolness of the lemon. Okay, but you're going to keep practicing. Okay, Andrew, what did Andrew say? Visualize the color, the taste, the smell in your reaction. Absolutely. So now let's move on to the next thing. Let's visualize money. And how I want you to visualize, I want you to look at this picture I'm showing you right now. And I want you to see a hand holding money. Okay? So now what you're going to do is you're going to look at it for a second. Okay? Look at it for a second. And then I want you then to close your eyes. And I want you to see that picture. I want you to see that picture of that money. Now I want you to see your hands counting money or holding money or being given money. However I want you to do, I want you to make it as real as possible. Either someone giving you money in your hand, or I want you to see yourself counting money. Okay? As if it is real in your life right now. You just counting money. Just counting. I don't care if it's stacks and stacks and stacks of money. Whatever it is, make it as real as possible for you. Okay? And tell me how it worked out for you. Okay? Again, this is excellent. This is excellent way to learn visualization. So again, once you master this, you'll be able to see yourself being congratulated. You'll be able to see yourself with whatever it is that you want and smile and be happy and thank the universe as if the universe has already given it to you. Okay? Black Pearl said it worked. Yes, it worked. Okay, what is up? Ashley said, oh, typo. Sorry, it was a typo. I could taste the lemon. Okay, Ashley. When Yet Ball said, I'm salivating. Okay, I love it. Black Pearl said it worked. Tanika, she said, wait, where's Tanika? She is skipped. She said, wow, learning something new. Yes, okay. Gavin said, I had to visualize the money picture in 20, okay, in your own money, you guys. You guys got to make it as real for yourself, okay? Make it as real for yourself, okay? And I'm buying, Atlanta says, yes, the money is mine. Okay, I love it. Somebody else did the bank. Okay, yes, at the bank getting hundreds out of my fulfilled account. I love it. I love it. I love it. Again, as real as you can make it is what's going to work for you. Now, the next thing we're going to do, because we're going to do this quickly, and we're going to see ourselves, with that new car. Whatever car it is that you want for yourself. And again, the secret to this all is try to make it as real as possible for yourself. Okay? Don't say I see myself with a jet flying over the world, my own jet. Hey, look, you can do that. Don't get me wrong. Start off with something real, something that you know you can achieve at this moment. Okay? See, because the more you build up that belief, the more you can manifest, okay? So I want you to see the car that you desire for yourself at this moment. So you're going to close your eyes and you're going to see that car that you desire. Whatever it is that you desire, whether it's a Toyota, whether it's a Honda, whether it's a Range Rover, whether it's a Porsche, whatever it is, I need you to see yourself with that car. And when I say see yourself, see the car. Just see the car, and maybe see your hand opening up the door, and then maybe you're inside the car where you smell that fresh leather seats, like that new car scent, or maybe you're wiping it down from getting the dirt off of it. Whatever it is, I need you guys to do this. Close your eyes and see it for yourself. Okay? Okay, I see you. Much love, Carlton. I see you. Jackie, yes, she said, yes, I am counting lots of money. Honey Green said a green Jeep Gladiator. Okay, I love it. Whatever it is, that is what you need to see for yourself. Now, the last one that I want to show you is that new home or that new apartment or whatever it is. And I want you to visualize, again, you guys, we're seeing this in first person. You're going to see yourself opening up the door. Now, if I was to open up my door right now at my house, I would be putting a key in my door, turning it, push it. I would see my hand, because I don't see myself as I walk in my door. I see my hand putting the key in my lock, turning it, turning the knob, and walking in, then taking my key out. Okay? And what is it that I see? I see the entrance to where I live. Okay? So I need you to do this. And listen, you guys, when I manifested my townhouse, I did a video. If you want to see it, it's called How I Manifest My Townhouse. Whatever. Okay? How I sold my first home. Okay? How I sold my 12 unit apartment building. Whatever. These are under Law of Attraction success stories. Okay? So when you see yourself, you're only seeing your hand opening up the lock and then you walking in the door. And what is it you see as you walk in? You're seeing your living room or your kitchen living room, and whatever it is, you see wood floors or whatever it is. I need you to see it as if it is real. Maybe you want to see the exterior of your home, and your home is a condo, or it's a 2-floor, a high ranch home, or side-by-side split, or front-to-back split. Whatever it is, I need you to see it as it is. It is just that simple. Now, let me ask you guys any questions. Is anyone having any problems at this point? Okay? And again, Carlton said, feeling is the secret. Feeling is the secret. I love it. I am buying. Atlanta says, my white Cadillac Escalade. Listen, I have a girlfriend. She loves those Escalades. That's all she buys. Angie said, it's working, but how do I train my mind to stay steady with it instead of a little drifts off and into, I want to stay steady. Now, Angie, thank you for asking that question. That is the whole reason why we don't visualize for longer than a couple of minutes, because your mind is naturally going to start bringing things in. What you did yesterday, so you're just doing this for a few minutes. You're just seeing yourself as whatever it is. And my thing for all of you is, for me, I already have my mind movie before I start. Okay, whatever it is that I desire, I already know what I want. I already know what it looked like. So when I sit down, I just close my eyes and I might say, thank you, God, for blessing me. And I might sit there for a second in my chair and just lean back. And I just might look right here with my eyes closed and just see myself as whatever it is that I want. And I might even have music playing in the background, because again, you guys, I am an audible person. Music is my life. I can dance. I can do whatever. I am one of those people that love energy, that love positive things. You know, sometimes I could be a loose cannon or whatever. We all human. But at the same time, I love music, fun, and I love my old school. Whether it's old school hip hop, old school R&B, I just love my old school soft rock. I just love it. Okay. And that right there by itself places me in a state where I am free to create. And I'm going to tell you this right now. When you're on your own and you're just sitting there, most likely it will be visual. Okay? Most likely it's visual. You sit there and you just visualize, you know, that car or that house or that money in the bank, or what that bank statement that says you have like $50,000 or $100,000 in the bank, or $300,000 in the bank, or $1 million in the bank. You just see it that you have that money. Okay. Again, Jim Carrey, what did he do? He wrote himself a check. What did he do? He wrote it. He brought it to the physical, and he seen himself with that check. He seen that check. And he folded up, he put it in his wallet, and every time he opened up his wallet, there was that check. Years later, that manifested. But it manifested in a big way, okay? So I'm telling you the same thing. Be patient. Be open to whatever it is you want in your life, okay? So as a reminder, as we move on, is always dwell on the end results. Keep it vivid. Keep it simple. Do it daily, whether it's in the morning before you start your day or at night. Me personally, I love doing things at night. I love letting things be the last thing on my mind. And but in the day is a perfect time because you're starting your day off, okay? And do it while feeling good when possible. And then take action in real life, okay, you guys? That matches your vision. Okay, I'm not telling you to take foolish steps, but to take action in the direction where you want to go, okay, and allow the universe to work through you, okay? That's the best way of doing it, okay? Closing, see it clearly, feel it fully, hold the end results, and move through life like it is already unfolding for you. And that is it, you guys. Again, you guys, much love to you. Again, I'm still giving classes. I think my next class is at the end of this month, and it's going to be a psychic development. If you want to start developing your psychic senses, that's this month right here at the end of the month. So again, I need a few people to sign up for it to continue. Okay, so if I get a few people, then we'll continue the class. If not, we'll cancel and make it another time. Okay, but the next class is psychic development. So go to this QR code that's behind me. Okay, and scan it, go to classes and look for psychic development, or scan or click the first link and it shows you what classes are coming up. After that is a tarot card reading class if you want to take that, if you haven't taken it already. And it's just that simple. We just finished a class on we did dreams, and we did this one right here. What did we do? We did pendulums one time, And the last one, what was the last one? I'm going blank myself what we just did. Anyway, we just did a class, and I'm telling everybody, just please sign up for the classes. They're excellent. We have a lot of fun, okay? So please sign up and let's have fun, okay? So other than that, I'm going to move on. And much love to you guys all. This is Yvette from My World of Metaphysics, and this is a live stream. Signing off. Today we spoke about how to visualize what you see is what you manifest. Okay? Much love to you. So at this time right here, I just want to look quickly through the comments and just say hello again. Again, we have Paul here saying hello. We have Queenie here saying Grand Rising. We have Angie here saying blessed family. Booyah. Okay. Jackie. What is Jackie? Grand Rising Yvette. Much love. Philip is here. Blessings to all. Fancy Smiley. Morning from the A. Tanika. Hello everyone. Vanessa is Grand Rising everybody listening this morning. Everyone have an awesome blessed day. I love it. When Wet Ball said good morning. Lynn, okay, said Elevated Awakenings. I love it. Brian Jackson is in the house today, giving me the green hearts. Sweet Pea is in the house. Miss Queenie, not Queenie, Miss Jenkins. I love it. And we got a lot of people here just giving thumbs up. And Quavanas is here. Much love to you, girl. Much love. And I see so many of you guys here, but I just want to go through the... Okay. Hilda said, I keep seeing my dream car while I'm driving. Same color, rims. What is that? Listen, that is excellent that you brought that up. When you start focusing on whatever it is that you want in your mind's eye and you start seeing it, your brain then says, this is what you want. Okay? The reticular activating system clicks, and then it sends out the image, the message. This is what she wants. This is what she wants. All of a sudden, you'll start noticing whatever it is you're putting out there. Whatever it is you're thinking of, you'll start noticing it everywhere. Everywhere you start seeing it more than ever before. This is the time to start going to the dealers, just walking around, taking a peek, and booyah, you just don't know what you might walk into. Okay? So, Hilda, that was an excellent comment. Excellent. Okay. Let me see if I got some people that said we went through that. Okay. Let me see what else we have here. I just wanted to see if somebody said something different. We went through that already. Hilda says, I want a black Escalade with black rims, dark tinted windows. My girlfriend has that. Black Escalade, but she doesn't have black rims. She have the silver rims and the tinted windows. You guys are so funny. Hilda says, I see it on the road every morning when I'm taking my son to school. And you're going to get it. It's already yours. Okay? Native New Yorker. You know me, girl. You know me big time. That's one of my favorite songs when it comes down to manifesting. Okay? Look, Midas touch. You got it. You got it. Amethyst is here, and she says, excellent idea to use AI. I will be using this technique moving forward. Thank you. Much love to you. The last class was communicating with the angel. Thank you, girl. Listen, I've been celebrating all week with family. It was almost like a family reunion. So I still have people here in my house right now. So thank you. I can't even think right now. And I'm going to a brunch in a little bit in Queens. We're going to a brunch. Okay. So I just want to reach out and see some other stuff. MI said, good morning. Good morning, MI. And blessings, everyone, on this wonderful Sunday. We got Trini Chick Miami. Hello, Trini Chick lady. Good morning, beautiful teacher, and everyone. Good morning to you. I love the picture. I love it. Black Pearl is in the house saying, happy, blessed, prosperous Sunday, Yvette, and everyone here. Sunny New York. Yes, it is a nice day. Nice day for a brunch. Gavin is here saying, good afternoon, my amazing manifestation family in the UK, from the UK. Listen, much love to you. Let me go down. I got other people. We got 9 here. Nina is here. Nina, I love the picture. Listen, I love it. And You Don't Stop is here. My glamour lady. Okay. And then we have here Mainstein. Hello, it's 4:08 p.m. here, Netherlands. Listen, all over the world. I love it. I love it. I love it to see where everybody is. Ashley is saying, good morning. I love your voice, your energy so much. You are my favorite channel. Connecticut is in the house. Booyah. I love it. I love it. I love it. Ashley, what are you saying here? So crazy that you were talking about visualization this morning. Last night before bed, I searched visualization techniques. I was going to make a slideshow of my dream life. I love it. That's perfect. Another thing people do, you can do visualization. You can also do pictures in a photo album. You can make pictures on your phone. And then again, see the picture, close your eyes and see it for yourself. Again, building this up in your life. And then as Hilda said, you'll start seeing it everywhere. Okay. Or something that reminds you of it or something better. Okay. What else do we have here? I got a lot of people. Yana is here. She's saying, blessed day listening while I'm at the gym. Oh, Yana, that's the best time to do it while you're doing something creative to get your body in shape. Okay, I need to be doing that while I'm doing the live streams. Yvette is in the house. They got another Yvette. Much love to you. Much love. Gavin says, Yvette, when you get the chance, have a look at British comedies. Okay, I will. Okay, I guess on YouTube. Yes, okay. MI says, not if when I get my million, I will be doing a happy dance. Oh, yeah, MI, you probably like me. I'll be doing a dance, running down the block, and knowing me, I'll be giving everybody something. And be like, hey, I don't know, I'm crazy. Remember, the universe is not on a budget. Absolutely. Fred is in the house saying good morning from the Barbados. Barbados is always in the house. I love it. Okay. We got Ganasama. Good evening from India. Yep. Good. Hello, India. Listen, I love my India. I know a lot of Indian friends. Listen, blessings to you. Okay. Indian and Bangladesh. I love it. For Black Pearl said, yes, I take pictures of what I want to manifest and say it is done. Absolutely. And that's how I did a lot of my work. Nothing is impossible if you truly believe you already have it. Absolutely. Okay. With God, all things are possible. And remember, God is within you. Okay. Okay. We spoke about that. We spoke about that already. What else do we have here? We got Riron here. Riron. Hello. Ashley, what it said? Yes, it did. Okay, we got that before. What else we have here? Ashley said, I could smell the money and feel the texture in my fingers with stacks all around me. Yes, listen, another thing. Just visualize you being in a room with money all over the place, okay? Money all in your bed. See your bed with money all in your bed or whatever, okay? Gavin says, I've had to visualize the money picture. Okay, we mentioned that already. And what is this? Swan Bam? SW Bam? Hello there. I just taste sour in my mouth, but I couldn't see the limit. It's only dark. Listen, you did very well because you taste it. Okay? Andrew, just visualize a hand payout with numerous $100 bills at the casino in my hand. Okay? Black Pearl said, I have made a money photo like that a few years ago and have it as a screensaver. Absolutely. Okay. MI said red is my color signature. Red is my car's signature color. I love it. Honey Green is in the house saying, I keep green gladiator. Okay. I love it. Okay. We're going to keep it going. And we mentioned these before. Okay. Black Pearl said, I see myself with my key opening my door, my new top floor elevator apartment on my birthday, 2026. Much love to you. Okay, what do we have here? Because we're going to end this. Camille. Okay, she said, thank you for your work. My project, I see the completion. I love it. I love it. Marie is here. Hello, Marie. Good morning, sunshine. Good morning. Okay. Gigi says, thank you. Gidget. I love the picture. I love the picture. That'll be yours very soon if it's not already. Pardon my tardiness to this live 45. Oh, listen, Nandi, it is okay. You could always rewatch it. Okay, by Odyssey. I know, native New Yorker. You guys already know me very good. Okay, Andrew says, everyone visualize having a successful, happy, good luck, lucky week ahead, filled with joy, laughter, and meaningful manifestations. Okay, KT says, hi, I love the picture. Much love to you guys. And again, much love to you all. Sending out nothing but blessings, you guys. And I'm going to sign off right now. And don't forget to look up and take some classes, okay? And you guys are right. It was communicating with the angels. That's how busy I've been all week long, okay? So blessings to you guys. Thank you for giving me that reminder. And again, we're going to be doing psychic development next. If anybody want to sign up for it, much love to you all. And I'm going to sign out and namaste.